Prepare to fall in love with the capital of the Netherlands. Amsterdam is the home of narrow houses, quaint alleyways, the world's oldest stock exchange, and over 165 canals. But that's not all. If you want to know what else is in store for you, keep watching to see 7 of the most epic sights and activities to add to your travel bucket list. First on our list is renting a bike and cycling around the city. Did you know that there are over 880,000 bicycles in Amsterdam? Thanks to the incredible network of biking routes and flat landscapes in the city, biking has become one of the main sources of transportation in Amsterdam, and it's truly made life so much easier for the locals. As a traveler, I think biking is a much better way to get a glimpse of city life than taking a car. Imagine cruising along the canals and getting a closer look at all the beautiful architecture. Just don't get too lost in the view. Remember, you also have to watch out for pedestrians. Besides roaming around the city, I like to take my bike and explore some of the city's hidden gems. One of them is Sloterplas, which is located up north. It's a relaxing destination where you can sit by the grass and enjoy the view of the lake. Then, if you're up for it, you can take a dip in the water. From there, you can hop on your bike once again and pedal over 16 kilometers south to explore a 12th century idyllic village in Ouderkerk under Amstel. It only takes an hour on your 2 wheels, but trust me, every second is worth it. If you like going to quirky streets and going inside quaint boutiques, visiting De Negen Straatjes, also known as the 9 Streets, should be a part of your itinerary. It's located smack dab in the middle of the canal belt, and you'll find all sorts of vintage stores, artisanal food shops, cozy cafés, and so much more. You can park your bike by the canal and explore the streets on foot. That way you can have more leisurely time shopping and trying out local delicacies. If you're looking for a fabulous restaurant, I recommend eating at Re 7. Then, if you want to get your caffeine fix for the day, head over to Screaming Beans. After a full day of shopping and walking, stop by Het Keukenmannetje for a quick snack before heading to Episode for another amazing thrifting spree. You'll have a great chance of finding hidden treasures at reasonable prices. And if you don't end up buying anything, you can still go home with a souvenir. That is, a picturesque shot of the charming spots. Of course, we can't have a list of things to do in Amsterdam without mentioning the canal tour. This is probably one of the hottest activities you can do in the city, and it's a great way to see the sights. Other than cycling, of course. What I like about this tour is that it's totally customizable, because there are several canal cruises you can book. For instance, if you're planning a date night with your significant other, you can book the cheese and wine cruise. If you're out with your family and want to admire the traditional merchant houses and picturesque bridges from the comfort of a deluxe boat, you can take the City Canal Cruise. This will take you around the canal ring, which is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are a lot more options to choose from, each one offering unique activities at different price points. So be sure to go online to see the available schedule and fees to book a canal tour on your next Amsterdam trip. If you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you have to head over to De Gogh. There, you can see the oldest wooden windmill in Amsterdam, which was built in the 16th century, and at the same time, get yourself a pint of artisanal beer at Brouwerij IJ or the IJ Brewery. It's only a small establishment located right beside the windmill, so you won't miss it. It was opened way back in 1985, and to this day, the brewery offers seasonal and special beers that are all certified organic. Now, if you can't decide what to get, you can book guided tours and tastings that last up to 30 minutes. You'll get to enjoy numerous flavors on an outdoor terrace, and I have no doubt that this activity is one you won't soon forget. Just be sure to pace yourself, because Amsterdam is brimming with microbreweries and craft beer bars. One of my non-negotiables when traveling to a different country is seeing what their nightlife is like. And there's no better place in Amsterdam to do that than Paradiso. Once a former church in the heart of the city, Paradiso was converted into a venue for live concerts and clubbing. Its doors are open to legal-aged locals and tourists, from 18-year-old youngsters to older souls, and it has featured iconic performances by world-famous acts such as Prince and the Rolling Stones. Paradiso has been making waves in Amsterdam's music, culture, and party scene for over 50 years now, and it definitely shows no signs of stopping anytime soon. So, if you want to be a part of the city's thriving nightlife, check out the impressive roster of performances and book a ticket while they're still available. You better hurry though, because tickets are selling out fast. At our number 2 spot, it's seeing the tulips in full bloom. Even if you're not big on flowers, you can't skip on seeing the tulips in the Netherlands. They are an iconic symbol of Dutch heritage, and they're only available during springtime, specifically from late March to mid-May. If you're in the city during that time, you can take a short 20-minute road trip to the tulip fields in Bolenstreek. There, you can feast your eyes on rows of flowers that run for miles and miles. If you don't have the time to visit another region, there are more than enough opportunities to wake up and smell the tulips right in the center of Amsterdam. You can find them in Bloemenmarkt or in the windows of the Tulip Museum. However, if you ask me, the best time to see the tulips is during the Tulip Festival, which takes place from April 1st to April 30th every year. You can spot these enchanting flowers from 85 different locations across the city. The only downside is that there might be a crowd of tourists during this time, so I suggest purchasing a Tulip Festival card for €62 or a guided tour for over €100 if you want a more seamless and convenient experience. Before we continue to the number 1 spot, I want to share some honorable mentions, which I highly suggest checking out if you have more time to spare. Visit Anne Frank House to see how Anne Frank and her family lived during World War II. Then, take a walk along Amsterdam's notorious red light district. And, if you're a lover of flowers and gardens, head over to Hortus Botanicus, which is open every day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, are you ready to see what's at the top spot? At number 1 is the Museumplein. More than anything, Amsterdam has always and will always be a creative hub. It's become the top destination to visit for people to find inspiration. Just take a look at Rembrandt, Van Gogh, and Piet Mondrian. These artists once called Amsterdam their home, and to this day, their works can be found in one of the city's many, many museums. Museumplein is Amsterdam's art plaza. You'll find all of the famous institutions there, like the Rijksmuseum, Moco Museum, and Van Gogh Museum. While some of these galleries offer free entry, others require a purchase ticket. As of September 2024, an adult ticket for Rijksmuseum costs €22.50, while guests under 18 are free. The same goes for the Van Gogh Museum. Adult tickets are €22 a person, and those under 18 can enter for free. I know that the tickets can be a little pricey, especially when you buy them individually. That's why, if you're planning to explore more than one museum, the best option is to purchase an I Am Amsterdam City Card. This gives you access to more than 70 museums, public transportation around the city, bicycle rental, and even access to a canal cruise. This card can be valid for 24, 48, 72, 96, or 120 hours. If you only need 24 hours for all the activities, it'll cost €60. For 48 hours, the price is €85. A 72-hour card is €100. 96 hours cost €115. And for 120 hours, it's about €125. This card offers a lot of perks, so I say it's a pretty good investment. From popular tourist spots to hidden gems and everything in between, you're bound to find something in Amsterdam that suits your fancy. So, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love this next one, all about the Netherlands' history and culture.